Hello, and welcome to gojenn videocast. Hello, this is going to be a smash up of the planner time and the yarny time because I've got things to show you on both. Today is Sunday, September. Okay, I want it to be my birthday, but it's not. It's May the 8th. So let's get started. I want to welcome you to the video cast. If this is your first time, wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate you giving me a chance. And if you're a returning viewer, hey, love you guys. You know I do. So anyway, I'm going to start with my traveler's notebook. This is a personal size faux Midori, and the leather cover came from Foxy Fix on Etsy. So last week, all I had was just the May, where I was getting ready for the month because the month had barely started. Well, now it's an old month now. We've got a whole 7 days. And I've been keeping my tracker. This is my mood, medicine, exercise, journal, crafting, and bedtime tracker. I did good on my going to bed at like 10:30 this week. Yay! And I think part of that was because I spent all my Friday last week sleeping. 16 hours straight trying to catch up from the week of work and crafting and whatever. So I did much better this week. Yay me! And it's a struggle every day for me to stop doing what I'm doing and actually give up and go to bed. And I have had a wonderful week of May mojo. I have been crafting. I have started all the things. Just wait till you see what I have to show you. I did update on my Etsy shop, and then since this is my social media tracker, what I do is like I did an update on Etsy, and then everybody else, I gave them a checkbox to show that I had gone there to say, hey, go check out the Etsy update. And this is my May calendar. Okay, this is May. I was really excited about May because after I'd had such a great March, feeling creative and enthusiastic, April was pretty blah. And I don't know if that was because it was an off month for Harry Potter Knitting and Crochet House Cup, and I need points or imaginary points to be able to craft, but I didn't do well in April, but May is just kicking it. I found this about goal setting, that if you're going to set a goal, it has to be smart. Cute, isn't that cute? Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound, or that you can set some kind of time goal. So that has really made me feel enthusiastic because I have set some goals for the month. Most of them have to do with my crafting and things, but or the Etsy shop. They make me happy. And for those of y'all who think your journal has to be perfect, I just wanted you to take a look at mine and say, boy, it looks good, right? Well, what happened is when May 1st was over, I turned the page and went to May 2nd. Oh, and then I realized I skipped 2 pages. So here's some more of May 2nd. Here's May 3rd. And some more May 3rd. And that's fine. There's nobody that's going to grade my journal. There's nobody that is going to tell me it's wrong. They can try, and they sure, go have at it, but it's not going to hurt my feelings. I'm happy with it. May the 4th, and then Cinco de Mayo, and I have been very, very thrilled over the way that I have been able to get things done. So I have to update this because I added 5 sets of stitchy markers to the Etsy shop this week. So I have to update. This is my little graphic. I have to draw them in. But that really has been making me happy. I updated this is my bullet journal. And it didn't seem like I had a whole lot done, but I went to the next page anyway, and I have done real well with checking things off, getting things done. And this is how I handle, not really appointments. Today's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. And my deepest condolences to those of you who don't have a mom on the planet anymore with you, because I know I'm very fortunate to have my mom, and I'm very thankful. So you have my heart if you don't have your mom with you anymore. Okay, that is my bullet journal, and I have been terrible with my Lister's Got a List challenge this week because of the printer problems I'm having. I couldn't print my new May list at home because the printer won't talk to the computer. So then I was going to print it off at work. Well, all of our safeguards and such at work don't allow me to get that to print. So right now, I've got the prompts. I've just got to put them in my book. But this is my wonderful, beloved traveler's journal. So the next thing that I usually do is I do a quick little plan with me with my Color Crush personal size planner from Webster Pages, but I went ahead and just filled it in because I've got several things I want to show you on the knitting and crochet front. So this was last week's page, because a lot of times I'll go, after I do the plan with me and you guys watch, then I'll remember something, or I'll find some stickers and I'll say, hey, let me go back and maybe put down a bear, because I need bears in my journal. So that was last week, and this is this past week that's just ending. This is today. So we had city council voting. I had Mojo, 4 sets of stitchy markers, dog baths, all kinds of fun things for the week. And tomorrow is my volunteer day at work. The company I work for pays us to volunteer somewhere local, of course. So tomorrow is my day to volunteer, and so I'm really happy. That means I don't have to go to work, and I'd rather do just about anything than go to work. But we're going to, one of my co-workers, going to her church, and we're going to clean it up, spruce it up, organize some things for her. And here's some craftiness that I've done this week. This is a sock yarn blanket square. This one came out a little bit bigger than the others that I've done, so I think this was just mystery yarn. I think that this was bigger than sock yarn because it's about 1 row too big. And I don't know if I'm going to leave it that big or if I'm going to take a row out. It's finished no matter what, so I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. In the Harry Potter Knitting and Crochet House Cup, there's a mystery knit along or crochet along. I am doing the crochet along, and this is the yarn I'll be using. It's going to be a cowl, but I haven't even gotten as far as the first row of foundation crochet, so I have a ways to go. I've got 108 stitches to do, and I hadn't gotten there, and I was trying to do it before I was able to do the video, but I decided to take a nap instead. It's Mother's Day. I needed a nap. And then these are my 2 owl projects. You're used to, I told you about them last week. This is Tunisian crochet, The pattern is by Ava Nee. This is the Snapdragon. And I had to make my own little stitch markers this week to use on this because I needed something to help me keep up with which was the right side. So I put a little R bead on that. And then this is my knit side, I think, because I did this 3 times. No, this isn't the one. This is just my, this is just my place keeper, and I'll keep that there, and then next week when I show you how much I've done, I'll be able to take a note. This I didn't have trouble with once I got started. I just went ahead, and did I not even have that in frame the whole time? I'm so sorry. So sorry. I love this. I love the fabric that it's making. It's not stiff, but it's not too floofy and just, you know, limp either. I really do enjoy her patterns. I've made the packs, which is beautiful Tunisian crochet. And so this is the Snapdragon. And this is after 1 week. And of course I have been, what's the word? Anyway, the word that means I've had to stop working on one thing to do another. Distracted, interrupted, whatever. And this is the Trillion by Martina Behm, B-E-H-M. It's a paid-for pattern, and so is Snapdragon. This is my 3rd attempt at the Trillion. I'm not a good knitter. You know, I will gladly and openly say I am a crocheter who knits. I can knit and purl. I can't do anything too fancy. But can you see it has a little bit of a border here? Little open spaces, which are knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over. Well, this is my 3rd try because I kept forgetting which side I was on. And so I would have some of these over here, and then the next time I'd have some over here. It was just not working, so I made myself a knit stitching marker, and that goes on the side that starts with the knitty stitches. This row starts with purl stitches. So that has helped me make it like it's supposed to be. I love this yarn. Oh goodness, what yarn is this? I'm not sure. I told you last week. Marigold Gin. This is Marigold Gin. Haha, I remembered. The Trillion is out of Marigold Gin. The Snapdragon is out of Malabrigo. There we go. All right. So I wanted this to be a quick episode because I have been invited to dinner for Mother's Day. And hurrah, that means I've got things to do. Shower to take, etc., etc., etc. So I've got things to do. I'm going to see you next week and hopefully have lots of updates for you. Until then, I wish you a week filled with more love and laughter than any previous week. Have a great one.